Hey everyone, it's Mike Rowe here, and let's be honest, nobody likes talking about getting older. It's not exactly dinner table conversation, is it? But the truth is, as we age, our bodies change. One of the things that happen is we start to lose muscle mass. It's a natural part of aging, like finding more hair on your back than on your head. But here's the thing, just because it's natural doesn't mean we have to take it lying down. There are things we can do to slow down muscle loss and maintain our strength and vitality as we get older. And that's what we're going to dig into today. We're going to talk about 5 science-backed exercises that can help you keep those muscles strong and keep you feeling younger, longer. We're talking about real strategies, no gimmicks, no miracle pills, just good old-fashioned hard work and smart training. So, if you're ready to fight back against Father Time, stick around. Let's get our hands dirty and learn how to keep those muscles pumping. Alright, let's talk about resistance training. Now, when you hear resistance training, you might think of bodybuilders pumping iron in the gym. And yeah, those guys are definitely into resistance training. But it's not just for muscle heads. Resistance training is any exercise where you're working against some kind of resistance. It could be weights, resistance bands, or even your own body weight. The key is you're challenging your muscles to work harder than they're used to. And when you challenge your muscles, they respond by getting stronger. They adapt to the stress you put on them and build themselves up. That's how you build muscle mass and strength. But here's the kicker. Resistance training isn't just about building bigger muscles. It's about maintaining the muscle you've got and preventing muscle loss as you age. So how does this whole muscle building thing actually work? Well, when you lift weights or use resistance bands, you create tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It sounds bad, but it's actually a good thing. These micro tears are a signal to your body that it needs to repair and rebuild those muscle fibers. And when your body rebuilds, it doesn't just rebuild to the same level, it rebuilds stronger. It's like your body's way of saying, hey, that was tough, I better be ready for it next time. This process of muscle breakdown and repair is what leads to muscle growth and strength gains. And the beauty of it is, it doesn't matter how old you are, your muscles are still capable of responding to this stimulus. So, even if you've never lifted a weight in your life, it's never too late to start reaping the benefits of resistance training. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mike, this all sounds great, but I don't know the first thing about resistance training. Where do I even start? And that's a fair point. But here's the good news. Getting started with resistance training doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need a fancy gym membership or expensive equipment. You can start with simple bodyweight exercises like squats, push-ups, and lunges. As you get stronger, you can gradually increase the challenge by adding weight, using resistance bands, or trying more challenging exercises. The key is to start slow, listen to your body, and gradually increase the intensity over time. And remember, consistency is key. You're not going to see results overnight, but if you stick with it, you'll be amazed at what your body can achieve. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, as the cool kids call it. Now, HIIT has become pretty popular in recent years, and for good reason. It's a time-efficient and effective way to burn calories and improve your cardiovascular health. But here's something you might not know. HIIT can also be a powerful tool for preserving muscle mass and preventing age-related muscle loss. That's right, this isn't just some trendy workout fad, it's backed by science. So, what exactly is HIIT? Well, it's a type of workout that involves short bursts of intense exercise followed by brief periods of rest or active recovery. It's all about pushing yourself to the max for a short period of time, then giving your body a chance to recover before hitting it again. And when I say max, I mean pushing yourself to the point where you're gasping for air and wondering why you signed up for this in the first place, but trust me, the results are worth it. Now, you might be wondering how a workout that's so focused on cardio can actually help preserve muscle mass. Well, it all comes down to something called EPOC, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. You see, when you do HIIT, you're not just burning calories during the workout, you're also sending your metabolism into overdrive for hours afterwards. Your body has to work overtime to repair your muscles, replenish energy stores, and basically get you back to a normal state. And guess what? All that repair and recovery requires energy. And where does your body get that energy? You got it, from stored fat and, you guessed it, muscle. But here's the thing. HIIT actually helps to preserve muscle mass by increasing your body's production of growth hormone. Growth hormone is like the fountain of youth for your muscles. It helps to stimulate muscle protein synthesis, which is the process of building and repairing muscle tissue. So, even though HIIT might seem like it's all about cardio, it's actually doing double duty by preserving and even building muscle mass. So how do you actually incorporate HIIT into your workout routine? Well, the beauty of HIIT is that it's incredibly versatile. You can do it with almost any type of exercise, from running and cycling to bodyweight exercises and weightlifting. The key is to choose exercises that you enjoy and that you can perform with good form. Remember, we're not trying to win any awards for the most complicated workout routine. We're just trying to challenge our bodies and get stronger. Start with a warm-up, then alternate between short bursts of intense exercise and brief periods of rest or active recovery. For example, you could do 30 seconds of sprinting followed by 30 seconds of walking, or you could do 1 minute of burpees followed by 30 seconds of rest. The important thing is to listen to your body and adjust the intensity and duration of your workouts as needed. And as always, if you have any underlying health conditions, be sure to talk to your doctor before starting any new workout program. You know, we spend a lot of time in this life trying to defy gravity. We build skyscrapers, we fly planes, we even invented those weird inversion tables that hang you upside down like a bat. But when it comes to fighting muscle loss, gravity is your buddy, your workout partner, your free personal trainer, available 24/7. Weight-bearing exercises, and I'm not talking about bench pressing a Buick here, are all about using your own body weight against the relentless pull of gravity. Think about it: walking, running, dancing, climbing stairs. These are all activities that our ancestors did day in and day out. And let me tell you, those folks weren't worried about hitting the gym. They were too busy building pyramids, chasing down woolly mammoths, and inventing the wheel. The point is, our bodies are designed to move, to work against resistance. And when we don't, our muscles get the memo. Hey, you're not using us, so we're out of here. So the next time you're tempted to take the elevator, remember those stair-climbing ancestors of yours. Think about the ancient Egyptians hauling those giant stone blocks. Channel your inner caveman chasing down dinner and take the stairs. Your muscles will thank you for it. Now, you might be thinking, Mike, this weight-bearing stuff sounds an awful lot like cardio, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. There's definitely overlap. But here's the thing. Weight-bearing exercises aren't just about getting your heart rate up. They're about strengthening your bones too. See, your bones are living tissue, and just like muscles, they respond to stress by getting stronger. Every time you take a step, every time you lift something heavy, your bones are taking note. They're saying, okay, I need to be ready for this again next time. And that's where the magic happens. Weight-bearing exercises stimulate bone growth, making them denser and less prone to fractures. And let's be honest, nobody wants to end up with brittle bones. That's a one-way ticket to Snap City, and trust me, you don't want to go there. So, whether you're pounding the pavement on a run, hitting the hiking trails, or just dancing around your living room like nobody's watching, which I highly recommend by the way, remember that you're not just working your muscles, you're building stronger bones too. And that's a beautiful thing. One of the best things about weight-bearing exercises is that they're incredibly accessible. You don't need a fancy gym membership or expensive equipment. Your own body weight is all the resistance you need. And let's be honest, who wants to spend hours sweating away in a crowded gym when you could be outside enjoying the fresh air? Think about it. A brisk walk in the park, a hike in the woods, a game of frisbee with your dog. These are all fantastic ways to get your weight-bearing exercise in while enjoying the great outdoors. And if you're feeling really adventurous, why not try something a little different? Take a dance class, join a hiking group, or sign up for a martial arts class. The possibilities are endless. The point is, weight-bearing exercises don't have to be a chore. They can be fun, social, and a great way to explore your surroundings. So ditch the excuses, lace up your shoes, and get moving. Your muscles, your bones, and your overall well-being will thank you for it. And hey, you might even have some fun along the way. We've talked a lot about building strength and pushing your limits, and that's all good. But if you want to keep those muscles healthy and firing on all cylinders, you gotta loosen up, folks. That's where flexibility comes in. Think of your muscles like a trusty pair of work boots. You break them in, you work them hard, but you also gotta give them a little TLC every now and then. Flexibility is like giving those boots a good polish. Keeps the leather supple and prevents cracks. Same goes for your muscles. Stretching helps keep them from getting stiff and bound up, which can lead to injuries. Nobody wants to be sidelined with a pulled hamstring because they skipped their stretches. So whether you're a weekend warrior or a seasoned athlete, don't underestimate the power of flexibility. It's not just about touching your toes, it's about keeping your body moving smoothly and efficiently for the long haul. Now, you might be thinking, Mike, stretching's for yogis and dancers, not hard-working folks like me. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a load of hogwash. Flexibility is just as important for building strength as lifting heavy things. Think about it. When you lift weights, your muscles contract and shorten. Stretching helps lengthen those muscles back out, improving your range of motion, and preventing that stiff, achy feeling you get after a tough workout. Plus, when your muscles are more flexible, you're less likely to get injured. A flexible muscle can handle more stress and strain, meaning you can push yourself harder and get more out of your workouts. So next time you hit the gym, don't just head straight for the weights. Spend a few minutes stretching, and your muscles will thank you for it. Now, let's talk about the different ways you can limber up. There are two main types of stretching: static and dynamic. Static stretching is what most people think of, holding a stretch for a while, like reaching for your toes. Dynamic stretching, on the other hand, involves moving your joints through a full range of motion, like arm circles or leg swings. Both types are important for overall flexibility. Before a workout, dynamic stretching is your best bet. It gets your blood flowing, warms up your muscles, and prepares your body for action. Static stretching is best saved for after your workout when your muscles are all warmed up. It helps improve flexibility and reduce post-workout soreness. Alright folks, we've covered a lot of ground from lifting heavy things to bending yourself like a pretzel. Now it's time to talk about something that gets your heart pumping and your blood flowing: aerobic exercise. Now, you might think cardio is just for marathon runners and folks trying to shed a few pounds. And while it's true that aerobic exercise is great for your heart and lungs, it also plays a crucial role in maintaining those hard-earned muscles. See, when you engage in aerobic activities like running, swimming, or biking, you're not just burning calories. You're also increasing blood flow to your muscles, delivering oxygen and nutrients they need to stay healthy and strong. Think of it like this. Aerobic exercise is like giving your muscles a good, thorough power wash. It flushes out toxins, improves circulation, and keeps everything running smoothly. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mike. I'm not trying to win any marathons here, and that's alright. The good news is, you don't have to be a cardio king or queen to reap the benefits. The key is to find an activity you enjoy and can stick with. Whether it's brisk walking, dancing, or even just taking the stairs instead of the elevator, there's a form of aerobic exercise out there for everyone. And don't be afraid to mix things up. Variety is the spice of life, as they say, and it's also good for your muscles. Different activities challenge your body in different ways, helping you build well-rounded fitness and prevent boredom. Remember, the goal is to get your heart rate up and keep it there for a sustained period. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate-intensity aerobic exercise most days of the week, and your muscles will thank you for it. Now, before you lace up those running shoes or jump in the pool, it's crucial to listen to your body. I can't stress that enough. Pushing yourself is one thing, but ignoring pain is a recipe for disaster. Start slowly, especially if you're new to exercise or haven't done it in a while. Gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts as you get fitter. And don't be afraid to take rest days when you need them. Rest is just as important as exercise when it comes to muscle recovery and growth. Remember, even the toughest machines need downtime for maintenance. So listen to your body, respect its limits, and don't be afraid to adjust your workouts as needed. Well folks, there you have it. 5 science-backed exercises to help you fight back against muscle loss and stay strong as a draft horse. Remember, building and maintaining muscle isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good, moving well, and living life to the fullest. It takes hard work, dedication, and maybe a little sweat equity, but trust me, the rewards are well worth it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more health and fitness tips. Stay strong, everyone.